We need filler episodes. Okay. Interesting. We have an entire update to the caves that fixes up a lot of the problems. The atrium is now findable by a wormhole slash bone structure by a wormhole, which means we'll now be able to find the ancient, whatchamacallit. And that's good because that means we can take the heart over there with the skeleton pieces and the key. Bada bing, bada boom. But what that also means is this update actually has a purpose. Thus we can play for realsies. So normally, I would play for a bit and then I'd get bored and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. But this time I actually have a goal because the atrium is really hard to find. It has the ancient gateway that resets the ruins, that turns on rifts, all of that stuff. But also, it is one of the most difficult things to get to because it is hard to find the hole to begin with. And once you do find it, you have to mark it, and it takes like a day or two, maybe even 3 days, sometimes even 5, just because it's out in the open. But now we have a guaranteed biome where the gateway will spawn. We have a guaranteed way to find this atrium, which means we can go to it without the problem of trying to find it. Finding it is fucking hard because the holes were unmarked. The holes were designated. They could be in any biome. They could be in any location. They could be anywhere. But now the hole can only spawn in green mushroom biomes and guano biomes, supposedly. But there's also the marker, which shows bones sticking out of the ground and 2 clockwork bishops protecting the hole, which I like because it feels like the original Don't Starve game, where something is guarding something that you want to get to. A reset button, if you will. The reset button basically is you bring 4 items to it and you can reset the world itself. But this time, instead of it being a reset button, it's a key. You put in the key, it resets the ruins. It takes a while, but once it's reset, bada bing, bada boom, you can get your ruins redone. But what this also means is getting to the Shadow Rift is 10 times easier than getting to the fucking Lunar Rifts. The Shadow Rifts are now easier because we know where the hole is now. We are guaranteed an atrium hole, which means we know where it is. We don't have to hunt it down. We know exactly what to do, which means we can do the shadow pieces as early as day 20. As early as day 20, you can do the shadow pieces. Because day 0, which is the day you start on, is a new moon. But day 21, that's a new moon. So we have to do it on day 21. Because day 11 is full moon. It takes 11 days to get to the next one. You get the idea. Or 10 days. It takes 10 days to get to the new moon. Basically, every 10 days is a new or full moon, and you want to remember where it is. So day 21 is when you do the shadow pieces, and then when you do them, you get the heart. The heart can be put into the skeleton. The skeleton comes to life. You kill it. Bada bing, bada boom, we go home. Hooray. So that is interesting how they want the shadow atrium to be found first, because this isn't like the lunar one. The lunar one is a lot harder because not only do you have to kill Crab King, you also got to go to the ancient archives. You got to fill it up with the correct, stone, which can only be done during a full moon, during the lunar event, which is not easy, but it's doable. And then after all of that, you'll finally be able to get to the ancient archives, get all the things you need from it. Then you have to go locate the 2 fucking pieces on the surface, which is going to be the piece on the surface. And then you gotta go get Crab King. And then you also gotta wait for the fucking lunar stone to appear, and it's just all over the place. The lunar champion quest is way harder. I like the shadow one better because not only is it easier, it actually feels like Don't Starve. Because in Don't Starve, to get a certain armor, you have to defeat the Pugilist, get the water. You use the water to make a armored suit, which you can only get from the living metal, which can only be gotten from the Hulk, and once you get it, you become ultimately invincible, which allows you to easily defeat the lunar. No, not lunar. It's the Ancient Herald. There we go. Anyway, but you get the idea. Basically, certain steps are taken in Don't Starve to fight certain bosses. And I like that. I like the idea of having to set up for a boss. But I don't like the idea of having to set up for a hard boss. Like, Crab King is actually quite difficult. Because even though they nerfed him, he's still really fucking strong. Because he has like crab guards that are sleep resistance. Every gem gives him more power, and the iridescent gem, not iridescent gem, sorry, the pearl that you stick into him is like an iridescent gem. It boosts his stats 1 each, and or 3 each actually, because it's not 1 each, it's 3 each. The iridescent gem is 1 each. The pearl is 3 in every stat, which basically makes him a hulking mess of a boss to fight. And I'd rather it be the pearl boosts his stats by 1 each, so that way it's easier to deal with him. But you know, that's just me. Anyway, so because of that, I feel like the Lunar Champion is worse. I like the Shadow Champion instead, which I'm going to start calling him the Shadow Champion, even though he's called the Fuel Weaver. I still think Shadow Champion's a better name. I mean, Fuel Weaver, I mean, come on. It's such a difficult name to say sometimes. I'd rather just call him Shadow Champion, because that is him in my mind. He's the champion of the shadows. You defeat him and you become the champion of the shadows. Anyway, fuck it. God damn it. Anyway, let's go. So you might be wondering to yourself, what was that thing at the beginning of this episode? What was all that? This is a filler episode. This is not meant to be a full-on series. This isn't meant to be like Don't Starve Together, you know, wigged out or anything like that. This is literally just filler. This is episodes I don't edit for. Actually, I do kind of edit them. I mean, a little bit. Not a lot. There's going to be limited thumbnails to these. The thumbnails are going to be reused a lot with just the episode number and the gameplay and all that. I feel like that's fair to me, because I feel like if I keep posting, YouTube will see me, but I can't just keep posting the good stuff, because that requires a lot of editing. That's just too much. I'm dying on the inside. Jesus, I'm like hiccuping and shit. Get away from my goodies. You don't need them. I like how he actually walked away. I was expecting him to like walk towards it, but that's okay. There you go. Nice and full. I see a triple Mac over there, but I'm gonna ignore that. Fireflies. That was a waste, honestly. I could have probably taken those pumpkins, to be honest, but fuck it. Anyway. Give me these. I gotta think here for a minute. Because obviously over there is going to be the triple max set piece. I don't really want to go over there, but now I'm thinking about it, you know, we kind of need the gold and we kind of need the rocks and shit, so yeah. A little annoying, but we do have to be over here, so let's get over here. I mean, we don't have to, but it does provide, so. Damn. Got a hammer. We could technically use the hammer to get the pig skins for gold, or we can get the hammer and use it for the beefalo saddle, and technically could try to go for a beefalo day one. We just need a beefalo. I think we need like 15 gold if we want to do the beefalo quest. So we need 15 gold because it's 4 for the alchemy engine, 1 for the science machine, and that adds up to the 5. Brain, come on. Goddamn, I'm not that slow. Jesus. 5, and then we have 5 left. 3 goes into the bell, and then 4 has to go into the saddle itself. So 4 plus the 3, that's 7. 7 plus 5, that's 11. We need exactly 11. Okay. 11 or more gold. Where the fuck am I? By the way, not for kids. I say fuck. I say fuck shit, and this ain't for kids, bitch. Hell yeah. This is for people who can listen to me curse. Limited numbers. Limited numbers between -3 and 4. There's a lot of marauders out here. I appreciate the marauders because that provides more meat, and that also provides more like looks for the world. Makes the world look better. Maybe Chester's along this road because of the whole like. Yeah, Chester. He's over here somewhere because I see frog ponds. There he is. Where? There he is. Put that in there, put that in there. We don't need the pumpkins on us. We don't need the... I don't know what we need. Might as well start organizing. Alright, cool. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna say a lot because I'm thinking, and when I think, I don't think of words on the fly. We will need a hammer. That is by default, we do need that. Fluggies. Ooh. I like frogs. They're very easy meat. Damn, son, come here. Epic. Okay, let's go. Put our axe here because we dropped it because they hit us. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we got enough meat for now. This meat should last us a day or two. I'm always looking for meat because Wigfrid requires a lot of meat on her travels. Okay, thank you. Thank you for lagging out a little bit there. Man, the hit speed is definitely different. I don't like that. The hit speed's like a little slower. I feel like that's for lag compensation. I'm fine with the lag compensation, but it's also like now it's doubly confusing because it's like now it's slower and I'm thinking it's faster, but no. Alright, break that open. Now we got enough gold. Okay. It's definitely different. 100% different. Because normally I would hit the second hit, but the spear doesn't look like it's going for a second hit. Usually when I do it, it looks like the spear is kind of like halfway through the animation and then I run away. Because I'm waiting for the hit sound, I'm not waiting for the animation. So now that the animation actually catches up, it actually looks very different now. Because now it actually looks like I'm hitting him as I'm running away. You know, it looks like the hit actually hits with the sound, and that's very interesting. So I do like that. That's a way better hit animation. Now it feels a little bit more fair. Because before I was like, oh man, I'm getting hit as I'm running. It's like, ugh. I also like hear the hit sound, but I'm actually in like mid animation. It's very faint. You can barely see it, but it is slightly a better animation. Because before, I would hear the hit sound, but the thing was like mid swing. So yeah, I like that. That's good. Now put the axe and the pickaxe back the way it was, because honestly it's slower now and I hate that. That I hate, but I fucking love this new spear animation, because it actually fits. It fits very well and I appreciate that. Grab that, grab that, take the axe. Because like, when it comes to chopping I have to spam the button. And I hate spamming the button because I feel like I'm ruining my mouse when I do that. So now I'm stuck holding this thing. Drop the seeds, I guess. Actually, here, you can hold the seeds for me. Because I will need this for the bird cage. I'm playing 12D chest, boys. You don't even know how to play 12D chest. Alright, we need this. And now we have enough to make the science machine and all that. We didn't have enough last time, so just grab all this. And by last time I mean the day before today. So day 2 and now it's day 1. So on day 1 we didn't have enough, but now we have enough, so now we can actually start building all the shit we need. Oh my god. Ugh, the power! That's all we really need. Alright, use the shovel and get ourselves the thing. Where's the shovel at? It's in my hand. I cannot see. So the shovel will give us all of these trinkets, and that is good. Shovel is always good. If you don't have a shovel, 100% get one, because it is your #1 tool. We're gonna have an ice chester. I can already tell. Cool. Yay, free food! I fucking love Halloween! I turned on Halloween because it's Halloweensy time, you know, fucking October. So I was like, fuck it, turn on Halloweensy mode so we can have Halloweensy. Because it's technically not Halloween. Technically, they don't do Halloween as early as September. Alright, and it's September, okay? It's not exactly Halloweensy time, but I'm gonna turn it on anyway because it's being published during Halloweensy time. You punk. I turn on fire, then we fight. Good grief. Brown beef. It's definitely different. I do like that. Because now I'm fighting shadow creatures, and I fight them all the time, so if my animation looks different, I will very easily notice. When it comes to fighting a tall bird, it's always weird, so it's hard to tell. But it is different, so. I do like. Go in here, go in here. What else we got? Put this over here by the tools. We can just put this on the ground. We don't need this. Actually, no, my bad. We do need this because it's for the fucking rabbits. I just completely blanked on them. Alright, cool. Yeah. More free food! Yeah. Oh, no food. This is outrageous. I want a refund. I want a refund, no free food. Some bullshit. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, Zoop it up, boop it up. Okay. Flask. Oh, that's beefalo. Random grass biome in the middle of nowhere. That's a beefalo biome. Why is it always day 3? Why can't I ever get beefalo day 1? It's always fucking day 3 for beefalo. I need my Borgor early. Borgor. I love Borgor. I love how pumpkins are so filling. Like, it's 37 hunger per pumpkin, which means that technically speaking, you could just feed your beefalo only pumpkin, which is, you know, this entire fucking, you know, season. This entire fucking holiday update is just about pumpkins. Oh, hello. I need your nightmare fuel so I can make dark swords, so I can beat the shit out of the ancient guardian, and then immediately move on. Thank you. I love Insanity. The best game. The Insanity trilogy. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's get some grass. Alright, he's below 200. Now he's at 200. Now he's at 230 or something like that. Maybe even 240. That's just enough. You is a punk. I hate you. Oh. Hunger's not even full. All those frog legs and the hunger's not even close to being full. Great. I'm glad that I ate them. Alright, cool. So once we start getting hungry again, we can immediately go insane And we can fight more of those shadow creatures for more power. The thing about shadow creatures, though, is that they're very difficult early game, but very easy late game. So it's actually better to get the Dark Sword as early as possible, because the Dark Sword is the difference between early and late game. Which sounds dumb, I know, but trust me, the second you get a good weapon, the game just becomes your world. You know, it's your oyster. You can do whatever. Give him the alligator. Damn it. I do like this alligator, though. I like how it has a little choo-choo train in its head. It's got a little choo-choo chimney, and it's got a little wheels and shit. I don't know why they thought it needed to be a train, but it is. I'm running out of things to talk about. Let me take my glasses off. Gotta put my glasses back on because now my eyes are starting to unfocus again. I think my eyes are finally starting to go bad. That sucks, man. That or something wrong with my eyes. I think my eyes are just going bad, to be honest. I need to start wearing my glasses more often. No longer can my young age give my eyes perfect vision. I am now becoming old. Becoming 26. Finally. I was 26 in July. Now I am 26. Okay.